Hey everybody, my name is Trevor Santor, and today we're going to go over the 9 key principles to become an elite baseball player. So what I'm going to do is uncover these 9 positions, and what these positions stand for are the 9 key principles that you should learn, and if you do master, you'll become an elite baseball player. So, through all my years of playing baseball, I have learned that these are the keys to make you successful and to make you above and beyond the average baseball player. So, let's start. We're going to start with the pitcher. First thing is first, you're going to need vision. Vision is crucial to a baseball player. You're going to have to vision yourself as being an elite baseball player. You have to vision how you're going to perform on the baseball field before you perform on the baseball field. It's crucial to have a vision in your head. When you close your eyes, your vision is within you. Your mind's eye can see it. You act out. You feel what it would feel like to succeed. You have those emotions built up in you. And then through vision, you can actually perform better on the baseball field. So increase your vision by using meditation or affirmations just to get a clearer picture in your head of what you want to be, who you want to go for. So that is vision. Remember that. Moving on to the catcher's position. Number 2, we have focus. Focus is crucial. Focus is something that you have a narrow view on. Let me use the example of light. Light is everywhere. And it doesn't have any real force until you focus it down. And that's when you focus light down to its very smallest part. It is a laser. And a laser can shoot through and go through almost anything. It has a lot of force. It has a lot of energy. And so when we can focus on the task at hand, if we can focus on the baseball, if we can focus on the batter, we're going to have a better chance of reacting the right way, performing the right way, and being a better baseball player. If we focus on being a better baseball player every day, chances are that's who we're going to become. If we have all these other distractions that we're attaining to, like our cell phones, our girlfriends, or anything else, television, internet, that's going to derail us from focusing on what we should be focusing on. And if in this case we want to be an elite baseball player, so we should focus on that. Okay, so moving on to the first baseman. This principle is enjoyment. It's hard to do something repeatedly if you don't enjoy it. So as baseball players, we do enjoy the game, but the game can get hard. The game is difficult. It's a game of failure. And so, if we can actually enjoy every moment we're out there, no matter the circumstances, we're going to be in the game longer. We're going to make it. We're going to be above the average who once they stop enjoying it at a certain level, they're going to stop playing. But we're going to find enjoyment in the little things of the game. Being outside, being around your teammates, learning the game, challenging yourself. If we can find enjoyment while we're doing those things, we're going to be above and beyond and become elite. So moving on to the second baseman. Consistency. Consistency, guys, it's a key principle to becoming an elite player, because a lot of people are not consistent. I think it's human nature that we are not consistent, but the greats are. The greats work on their fundamentals consistently. They're always practicing. They're always hitting off a tee. They're always taking ground balls. They're doing the fundamentals, but they're doing it consistently. Let's say I wanted to build a bigger chest in the weight room, and if I just did a one workout, that's not going to do anything. I'm going to have to do 2, 3 workouts a week on the chest and stay consistent in that to see any results. The same goes for anything. If you guys want to be great at something, you have to be consistent. No matter if you fail or succeed, you're going to have to remain consistent. That's the key, guys. So remember this. If you want to be an elite player, you have to be consistent in your rituals, consistent in the fundamentals, consistent in your workouts. It is hard, but if you can be a consistent player, you're going to be far above the average. Moving on, let's go to the third baseman. Motivation. Motivation. The root word is motive. What's your motive? What's the reason you're out here? What's the principle behind why you get up in the morning, why you put on those baseball socks, why you lace up the cleats? What is the motive? Is it you love the game and you want to see how far it takes you? Is it you want to impress your parents or your grandparents or your girlfriend? Is being just an elite athlete motivating enough? But you have to have a motivation, and you have to tap into that motivation. And you tap into it by thinking about it, reminding yourself of what your motive is. And you want to get energy from your motivation. You want to be reminded of it consistently, daily, or else you guys won't have good energy. You guys will fall off the wagon. Other things will distract you from where you should be going. So motivation is important. It's going to drive you. It's that driving force that's going to propel you to move forward even when it seems like there's nowhere else to go. So motivation is crucial. Tap into a motivation. If you don't know what your motivation is, think about it. Daydream about it. Find out what your motivation is, and it will be fuel for the fire. Moving on to the shortstop. Confidence. Confidence is a huge part of athletics. You have to be confident in your abilities. Confident that you can handle any situation. No matter if you're scared, no matter if you feel anxious, you got to remain confident. And confidence starts with your physiology, your body. You can't be confident if your shoulders are sagging down, your head's down. You cannot feel confident that way. You feel confident by lifting your shoulders back, having good posture, and just feeling that good feeling that you have trust in yourself. You can handle any situation that comes your way. You've practiced, you've performed, you've remained consistent. And because of you've done that work, you're confident. You're confident because you've done work that others may have not have done. So you are above and beyond other people. You are elite. So confidence, it's something within you. Once you feel it physically, you can build it and continue to grow it as you perform better. You build on top of it. But don't let anybody or anything destroy your confidence. Remain confident. It's crucial. Let's move on to the left fielder. Clarity. Now, clarity goes along with vision. Clarity is really knowing what you're going for. It's really having a clear picture of it. Because once you have a clear picture of something, it's easier to attain. If you're not clear about where you're going, you just can end up anywhere. So it's important to have clarity in where you want to go, who you want to be, and how you want to go about business. So it's important to sit down, quiet time, and just think, just meditate on where you want to be, where you want to go, and it will gain mental clarity that will help you propel yourself. Use it for motivation, use it for vision, and it will just fuel you and propel you upward. Let's move on to the center fielder. Perseverance, guys. This game of baseball, it's a game of failure. We're going to fail, we're going to feel bad, we're going to mess up, but the main thing is we gotta be perseverance. We have to persevere through it all. We have to pick ourselves up. And it can be tough, but we have to realize that we're gonna make mistakes. But those who can pick themselves up and continue to move forward, those are the ones that are gonna be on top. Okay? So I'm telling you these things because these are what the major leaguers do. They have mastered these skills. And so I want you to master them as well. Once you do that, you're going to be above and beyond. As I keep saying, you're going to be above and beyond. So the final key. This is a final key that is really important, you guys, because none of us are perfect. None of us come out of the womb as elite athletes. So this is an important concept for you guys, and I really want you to understand this one. It's coachability. You guys have to be coachable. Your coaches have lived longer. They have been through the game. They have seen more than you have. I'm not saying that you don't know necessarily more about yourself than they do, but they know more about the game. They've seen many athletes before, and they want your best interest. They want to see you succeed, because if you succeed, they succeed. And so they're not out to get you. Your coaches are there for support. They're there to guide you. They're there to mentor you. Go and ask them any questions you have. They're there willing to answer them. And if they're not, then they're not a good coach, and they're not going to remain as a coach very long. So just remember this, guys. Remain coachable. Respect your coaches, and they will respect you. And so these 9 principles are my team. This is who I want to be. This is my team I want to put on the field. If I have a guy who enjoys the game, who's consistent, who's confident, who's a motivator, I want them on my team. If they can have vision, if they can have focus, I want them on my team. And if they have clarity, perseverance, and they're coachable, then I have the perfect team. I want you guys to be that perfect player, that elite player. So use this, guys. Remember this. Watch this video over and over until you can master each one of these things. Look these words up in the dictionary. Study them. These are important. You know, once you guys do that, you guys are above and beyond. You guys are elite. So take the time to master these things. It's very important. Hey guys, listen, I got one more thing for you, and it's something that isn't for everybody, but if you would like to take your game to an entirely new level, this is something for you. I can't cover it all in a 13-minute video, so here is what I have for you.
What you are about to discover in the next 5 minutes is a little known but fatal mistake that many baseball players make when training for baseball, and exactly how to avoid it. I'll also reveal the fastest way possible to increase your athletic performance on the baseball field without ever touching a performance-enhancing drug. My name is Trevor Santor, and in just a few moments, I'll share with you how I was able to hit 368 over 8 consecutive seasons of high school and college baseball, how I was able to earn $70,325 worth in total college scholarships, and how I've helped other baseball players follow in my same footsteps. However, since our time is short, let's cover that first performance-enhancing tip first. Here it is. Did you know you have to consistently break down your muscle fibers in order for them to rebuild and gain noticeable strength, power, and size? You may or may not have known this to be true, yet what many baseball players still neglect to do is refuel the body with the essential building blocks to rebuild the muscles. Now, this is important and critical. The building blocks I'm speaking of are called amino acids, which is essentially protein. The best proteins to consume after a workout come in the form of animal meats, beans, rice, or the traditional protein shakes and protein bars. And you should be taking these within the first 30 minutes after completing your exercise or competition. Now, while you can take this performance-enhancing tip and apply it immediately, and see more noticeable size and strength in your muscles in just a few weeks, you must first be warned about the #1 mistake many baseball players make when it comes to baseball performance. And believe me, I've made this mistake many times. It's a mistake that can lead to less confidence, more slumps, and a lower chance to play at the next level. And here it is. You must avoid letting the fear of failure control your emotions. And here's why. When you are in a state of fear or worry, your mind releases chemicals from your brain that naturally trigger your body to go into a defensive mode. For example, when a snake feels threatened, it will coil up, contract, and become tense. And you don't want to be around a snake when it feels that way. The same thing happens to us when we have worry, doubt, or fear. We get tight, tense, and have timid reactions, which leads, in most cases, to failure in this game. And I do not want that to happen to you. What we need to learn is how to be loose, calm, and confident in this game of baseball. So how exactly do you do that? First, you have to learn how to breathe deeply and release negative feelings and emotions built up in your body. Second, you have to change your thought patterns to something that will empower you. Something like this: I am willing and able to have fun today as I succeed greatly. And third, you have to accept every failure you have as a learning experience that you will greatly benefit from. This is powerful, guys. Remember this tip. Now here's the really good news. By simply avoiding the fear of failure and using a few additional strategies I'll be sharing with you in less than a minute, here's what you can experience. Feeling faster and stronger than you ever have before because you have prepared yourself well physically. Feeling focused and confident and able to take on any challenge because you have prepared yourself well mentally. And feeling absolutely zero feelings of worry, doubt, or fear because you have prepared yourself well spiritually. Imagine walking onto a baseball field with mad swagger because you know that you are bringing your full potential to the game. Now you can. Introducing Lacking in Nothing Baseball Training Program. The only physical, mental, and spiritual baseball training program that is designed to effectively enhance all aspects of your game. Now you can perform like the elite because you can do the exercises that increases strength and power in baseball. You can erase any negative thoughts and feelings that come across you during the baseball game. And you can build spiritual resiliency while playing the game of baseball, and much, much more.
So I just wanted to really call you and give you thanks, man. And I'm not going to be a practice later, so I might not get to talk to you for a little bit. But you're probably one of the best baseball influences I've ever had in my life, and I've met a lot of people. And I just want to say thanks for doing what you do, brother, and thanks for helping other people do what they do and pursuing their dreams and stuff. And I'm going to go keep working, man, and I'm going to go keep grinding and really inspired for practice tonight. So I thought I'd call you and give you thanks. And I appreciate it a lot, brother. So you stay up and you keep taking care of yourself and you keep coaching those kids up, man. I'll talk to you soon. All right. Later, man.
That was my friend Cody Ivey, who I used to play in college with, and he had just seen my video and was giving me thanks. Now this is Dana Every. She was very thankful, and I was very thankful to work with her son and give him the training that he needed to be successful. And beginning today, their success can be your success, guaranteed. Because this comes with my 30-day see results or else money back guarantee. That's right, if you do not see noticeable differences in your athletic performance or confidence on the baseball field, simply send me an email within the first 30 days and I will refund your full investment. No questions asked. Click on the button below this video right now that says, yes, I want to increase my baseball performance, and claim your membership inside the Lacking in Nothing Baseball Training Program today. Now, look at your two choices you have right now. You can take full advantage of all the amazing benefits that this training program will give to you, like increased muscle strength and size to hit and throw the baseball farther and harder than you ever have, more opportunity to play at the next level because you have developed a confident character as somebody who can lead by example, and an overall more enjoyable baseball experience because you will master the art of gratitude and purpose. Or you can choose to stay average, not gain any distance off your arm and your bat, and not get signed by any scouts. The choice is yours and it's clear. Make the only smart choice you can and click on the "Yes, I want to increase my baseball performance" button below to secure your Lacking in Nothing membership today. And I'll greet you personally on the next page.